let's talk about value buckets. So we've all heard about values. You have certain things that you personally value that are extremely important to you in your life. It could be your professional career, your health, your kids, whatever those values are. I want you to be able to take the first five, the major five for you in your life, and be able to identify those as one of your value buckets. Now, we have to be able to fill those buckets every single week. Okay, so that's the second step. Once we have our 5 value buckets, we want to be able to take different tasks, different things as part of our week and be able to feed into those buckets. The main purpose of this is being able to feel really fulfilled when we look at the end of the week. We're able to say, oh my gosh, I gave of myself, I gave my time, I gave myself, I gave attention to those areas of my life that are extremely important to me. And this is completely on you. This is personal. Allow it to be personal. This doesn't need to be influenced by anyone else. These are things that are important to you. So once you have those 5 value buckets, begin looking at things that you can do on a daily basis or a weekly basis. I would like you to work in a 7-day time frame to be able to give something to those areas. Then here's the thing. Those things need to be built out into your calendar so that way you make sure that you have that appointment with yourself. You have that task in your calendar that you're going to be able to block out that time and give to that area. Undivided attention. We all want to be able to have undivided attention. Our kids want it from us. Our spouse wants it from us. Work needs it from us. And so when you block out that time, that is the focus. That's what you're focusing on during that block of time, is that one task, that one objective that goes into your value bucket. Okay, so let's use health, for example. So health is one of your value buckets. So working out daily is something that needs to be built out into your schedule. So find out for you, what's a good amount of time? This looks different for all of us. We all have different goals, different priorities. And so initially, what I would challenge you to do is be able to block out 20 minutes a day. That's nothing significant. If you can't give yourself 20 minutes a day to move, there's another problem, and something that we actually need to work on is your time management and your belief system of where you fall in your own priorities. So let's look at giving 20 minutes a day to actually some type of physical activity. Pick something you enjoy. It could be something as simple as walking, but it fits into that. It clearly identifies what that objective is. It has a specific measure on it. We're going to walk for 20 minutes, and it has a duration, and it's very objective. Okay, so we're going for things that are very specific, very measurable, very objective, and very obtainable. And here's another thing, realistic again for your schedule. So we have that 20 minutes. So then look at your Monday through Sunday schedule, and then go in there and block out that 20-minute block of time. And then that is your appointment with yourself. Nothing else gets booked during that time frame. When somebody calls and say, hey, you want to go to lunch? Sure, but it has to be at 12:30, because from 12 to 12:30, you are walking, okay? So hold yourself accountable to sticking to that schedule. I tell you, this will be a complete game changer when it comes to daily laying your head down at night and being able to say, oh my gosh, like I fed into myself. I fed into the things that really make me happy and make me feel fulfilled, and then also allows you to give of yourself to other people without feeling overextended in any way. Because here's the thing, you're the one that developed this. You're the one that put these things into your schedule. And so therefore, you're in control of it. And it's really awesome to have this sense of control of your time and the things that make you feel really good. So these value buckets are key. So, and those can change and evolve over time. But again, start with 5, because you're going to say, oh my gosh, I don't have time. You have the time to be able to say, okay, these are my top 5 values. How am I going to give to one of these values daily or weekly? Okay, 7-day time frame. Look at it there. If you need help with being able to identify what your values are, how to actually set up really clear objectives on where to even start, you can always drop a message in the comments. I'd be more than happy to help you begin to identify what that needs to look like, or even feel like you can message me and we will actually have a conversation on what your objectives are, and I can help you create some more clarity in those, because you have to be really clear. That's extremely important. Okay, so there is your little counseling lesson and coaching session in a really condensed amount of time. But I'm telling you, value buckets will completely change your life and have you feeling so much more refreshed, so much more personally fed every single week. And it will make you so happy and lessen your anxiety and your depression, and having you be able to give so much more to other people. So let me know what your value buckets are in the comments. I would love to know.